Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years and founder of Medfit Rehab, says exercise is medicine whenever possible, and it is especially true when it comes to osteoporosis prevention or management. James says that our bones are alive and need to be stimulated. When the muscle contracts, when we apply force against our bones, they build. Medfit Rehab, ensuring the best in post-rehab functional conditioning services. Medfit Rehab, Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com. Hi, Joanne. How are you this morning?
I'm great, Zelda. It's another great day.
Yeah, but it's dull and dark.
A little overcast.
Never mind. Yeah, it's okay.
We'll make it.
Okay, so common gym injuries. Now, you see people, and I've included myself, who have injuries because they've overweighted the machines or they haven't done things properly with no guidance from anyone where you come in. So what are some of the common gym injuries?
Well, most of the common injuries are focused around the joints. So sometimes people end up having problems with their knees, the shoulders, the ankles, or the back. The other issue is tendinitis, overusing the elbow joint area because of poor alignment when they're, say, lifting weight or increased repetitive motion. So your joints are most susceptible, in particular, the knee and the back. Those are the most common ones that we find that come to our door because they strain their muscles. Okay, overstrained, they've either torn the muscle, overworked the muscle, so it's extremely sore to the point where it's considered strained. Those are the common gym problems.
So how do you know that you're going to have that you have an injury? I've been doing the rowing, for a while, and I'm trying very, very carefully to make sure my form is right so that I don't hurt myself, because you can hurt yourself in any exercise if you don't have proper instruction.
Absolutely. Whether you're fit or not, you can get injured in some way, shape, or form. So some people say, well, I'm really fit, so I can't get injured. Not so. Number two, if you're a woman over 55, when you're looking at prevention, like you're saying, how can I avoid this? And you're talking about form and technique. First of all, any woman over the age of 55 should get a checkup first to make sure that they can do work in the gym or anywhere else. If you're a male over 45, you should get a checkup. And if you have a medical condition, diabetes, hypertension, scoliosis, stenosis, any kind of chronic illness that requires that you should have specialized instruction, you should do that as well, because that's where you find a lot of the injuries. Now, when you talk about, being on that rowing machine, you are absolutely right. Your technique is very important. Proper alignment of your spine, of your knees when you're going in and out is extremely important. And that's one of the big causes of injuries. You do a repetitive motion over and over again in poor posture, poor alignment, using poor technique, or you overload, which you mentioned earlier, and you don't, and you're not just aware of what you're doing until the next day when you're extremely sore or you feel the injury.
So if you're starting a new program, then really you shouldn't be doing it unless you have help. You shouldn't unless you have the guidance to show you what to do and then go about your business.
Well, this is what we do at Medfit. One of the things that's important to do before anybody does anything is they should get a medical exercise assessment, meaning that assessment covers your general fitness activities as well as it looks at posture, alignment, all of those different issues that aren't necessarily looked at in a regular fitness assessment. And if you have any of those conditions, as I said, if you have a chronic illness, you're a woman over 55 or a male over 45, or you've been so out of exercise for so long, number one, get an assessment, because at this point, the person who's assessing you should have qualifications and knows what they're doing and can tell you what activities you should engage in based on your assessment. But because of you have a chronic illness, they'll also be able to tell you what you should avoid so that you don't injure yourself or you don't exacerbate your chronic condition. So an assessment is like number one after you've checked with the doctor if you fall within that category. And get the appropriate instruction. Some people like to go out and do it on their own, That's when they come back to us saying, oh, well, I kind of was looking at a video, trying it in a magazine. My friend told me how to do it. I just thought I'd go to a gym, and they've injured themselves, and it's not necessary. So an assessment is key.
Okay. Well, Joanne, we want the assessment to come from Medfit Rehab because you guys truly know your stuff, and you're going to make life a lot easier for those people who are doing those kind of exercise. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day despite the weather, and we'll speak to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Zelda.
Take
you
care.
Have a great day, too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, Columbus Center Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com.